Hello and welcome to this video. In this video talking about tutorial 188, I want to introduce the inputs for this tutorial program. I'm just going to double click on the program. The first one, ticks or volume. So if we set this to 0, this will do the analysis based on ticks. If we put it in as 1, then it will do it based on volume. In other words, the ticks or the volume for a specific bar. In terms of the bars, we've got two different types available to us in this program. We can set the interval type or int type to ticks to use ticks, or seconds to use seconds, and we can set the span of those. So by default it'd be 1 tick or 1 second depending on the int type setting, but clearly the bigger we make this number, the more quickly the program will run, but at the same time won't be so accurate because it will be assuming that all of the volume is at the level of the close. In fact, will not be the case. The other options are all to do with colors. So I'm just going to change, for example, sky blue. So let's just see what that does. I'm going to put in gold and say OK. Going to close that. Then I'm going to draw a rectangle. So the way we use the program, we use the rectangle tool to surround some bars, and you'll see that they've been made golden. Now the other two colors relate to the histogram. So what we do, we start with the bar with the smallest volume or number of ticks, and then we have the bar with the greatest, which in this case here. And what we've done in these settings, we've set that to the shortest dark blue, and then it varies continuously the longest with the plum. So if we go to the studies and think about changing those, color 1, color 2, notice that all the colors are included in quotes because we're using color objects in this program. And if you're unfamiliar with the available, then on the program page, the tutorial page, you'll see that I've included a listing. So let's just choose a couple of different colors. So cadet blue and burley wood, whatever that is. So let's go to the program and we'll change dark blue to cadet blue, and we'll change plum to burley wood, like so. I'm going to say OK, and we're going to draw another rectangle. We can see the result of that there. So the burley wood must be this sort of brown color, and the shortest color we just said was the I think cadet blue. The other two settings are to do with the thickness of these lines and how long the number of bars that these lines will be. So what the program does, it takes the price which has the greatest volume and it will make that this number of bars, and then it will work out proportionately what all the other bars, the number of bar line length should be. Of course, it's somewhat of an approximation because we're doing this by bar. And then the other one, hist weight, is telling us how thick those lines would be. So it's a value between 0 and 6. So if we go to the other end of the scale and we make that 0, close, and then redraw the rectangle, you'll see that we get these very fine lines, and we can put in a value between 0 and 6. Anyway, hopefully that will be useful to you. Please go to markplex.com to see more information about learning easy language, and of course subscribe to this video channel. Thank you.